Hi Barb. How are you?
Good, Frank. You?
I've been better. I just got word that I won't be here next semester.
Why not? You've been doing a great job with your course load. I've heard the students talking about how much they enjoy your classes. You've been teaching for several semesters now, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Strangely enough, my increased experience seems to be the problem. I've been here long enough that I'm entitled to a higher rate of pay. Seems I'm now too expensive, as there are others out there who will start at a lower rate. There's no job security for those of us who aren't full-time.
Oh, Frank. I'm sorry to hear this. Marnie and Alex just got the same news in my department. The turnover around here has gotten out of control. How can we work on improving our curriculum if we are beginning with new and temporary faculty so often? We need some stability here. What will you do now?
Well, I have 2 other teaching jobs of 6 hours each at 2 other colleges in the city, but they are just contracts same as this one. Who knows if I will be able to hang on to them. It was hard enough to keep my family going with the 3 contracts, as I just get paid for the time I am in the actual classroom. I will have to look for something else to add in, but it took a lot of time to find these contracts and to juggle the timing so I could do them all.
3 contracts. Wow, I didn't know you weren't full-time. I just read that only 1/3 of college faculty are full-time now. How can that be right? How did you manage that much work, and what did you say about your pay?
Since I'm not full-time, I am only paid for the hours I am teaching in the classroom. The rate of pay seems okay until you count up the number of additional hours spent preparing, marking, and working with students individually. My pay stays the same whether I have 35 students or 100. Traveling from one college to another hasn't helped, but they are seen as separate employers, so my teaching time cannot be combined into a full-time position. It has been hard, but I really thought I would be full-time by now. I should have realized that there is no incentive to hire me full-time when I would do the job for less. Unfortunately, part-time teachers are not yet unionized despite the 2008 legislation that finally gave us that right. OPSEU has been working to unionize us, but the colleges have put up every legal roadblock they can to prevent this. Why are they so afraid of us having a voice in our employment? We just want to do a good job and be paid fairly for our work and expertise.
There's so much more to providing a quality education than teaching the class. Who works with your students when you aren't here? Who developed the course curriculum you use? How is your department represented at the course curriculum meetings or all the other committees we work on to ensure academic standards are met? Who works with the new teachers to ensure consistency? A lot of behind-the-scenes work goes into making classes and programs run smoothly.
It's really hard when I have to leave right after class to travel to my next job. I'd like to work with the counselors and librarians to ensure the right supports are in place for my students. I hate leaving work like this to the full-time profs who already have their own full load. It puts me in a really embarrassing position. I either volunteer to do it myself on my own time or ask someone else to do it on theirs. Why is it that because we're professionals, there is an expectation that we will volunteer for work that is required?
I don't know, Frank, but I see it every day. Faculty are guilted into doing more and more because we want our students to be successful. It's hard on us and on our own families. While the satisfaction survey scores from college students and employers are terrific, it seems that sick leaves are on the rise due to the frustrations and pressures. Faculty burnout seems to be commonplace.
You are so right. Well, I had better get going, Barb. Thanks for listening.
I wish you all the best, Frank. You're a good professor, and I'm sorry you have been treated this way.